In English, we use some words directly imported from Italian. In this video, I'll take you through a few Italian words used in English and explain what they mean and how they are related to other English words. Ditto is the first Italian word used in English we'll look at. In English, ditto means the same or likewise. In speech, people use it to indicate that what was just said applies to them too. In Italian, ditto is a regional variant of standard Italian detto, which means aforementioned. It refers to something which has already been said. This comes from the Latin word dictum, which means what was said. And that's where English gets words like dictate and dictator, which are about instructing people to do what you say. Because native Italian words are descended from Latin, and English has a lot of vocabulary from Latin too, this sort of thing happens quite a lot. Italian words used in English are distantly related to other English words, which you might never have expected. Here's another Italian word used in English. Segue. Can you guess what English words it's related to? In English, segue refers to a smooth transition, such as from one subject to another. Segue can be both a noun and a verb. In Italian, segue is a verb meaning it follows, so you can see why it would come to refer to a transition in English. The word entered English through use as a musical term, and it ultimately comes from the Latin word sequitur, it follows. This word may be familiar to English speakers from the phrase non sequitur, a Latin expression used in English meaning it does not follow. I've recently made a video about some other Latin phrases used in English, and you can check that out on my channel. But back to sequitur. If you change the form of this verb in Latin, you can see how it was the ancestor of English words such as sequence, consequence, and sequel, which are all about something following something else, and distantly related to segue. Another Italian word used in English is motto. A motto is a saying, particularly one which expresses some sort of principle. Motto has pretty much the same meaning in English and Italian, and the Italian word comes from Latin muttum. Now, English doesn't have any words directly from Latin muttum, but it does have a word which is very similar. You see, muttum, meaning word, is an example of onomatopoeia. The sound of the word imitates what it is describing. Latin muttum imitates speech in exactly the same way as the English word mutter. That's why the two words look and sound so similar. Our next Italian word is graffiti, which has the same meaning in English and Italian. Can you guess what English word this is related to? Graffiti is derived from the ancient Greek verb grapho, meaning to write or draw. And it's from this Greek word that English gets the word graph. Finally, let's look at the word vendetta, which means vengeance in Italian and feud in English. Vendetta is from Latin vindicta, with the same meaning, and is related to the English word vindicate. I've listed here a few more Italian words used in English which directly corresponds to other English words. In these cases, the connection is even more obvious than the words I've explained in this video. I've already made a video which explains how confetti is related to an English word that might surprise you, and you can watch it on my channel. There are also many food-related words which have been brought into English from Italian. I've made a video about some of these words, explaining the meaning behind the names of different pasta shapes, which you can also check out on my channel. Thank you for watching this video from Philologism. Was there anything that surprised you? Leave a comment. While you're here, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, so you'll get another video from Philologism every week.